What's going on, people? Welcome back to my channel. Here for a match reaction today. Leeds United victorious, back in the W column, and it was Newcastle United 1, Leeds United 2. Just before I get into that, I just want to say thank you for everyone that's subscribed so far. I've hit over 1,000 now, and you know, that's a great target to have hit in a short space of time on here. So you know, I appreciate the support. Just keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing if you're a new viewer. And you know, we keep building this up. Look out as well in the upcoming weeks. I'm going to be going live on my channel, so turn on the bell so you know when that's happening. I'll be having a guest on in my first live, so that will be pretty entertaining, so look out for that. And yeah, man, we'll just keep on taking this wherever I can take it, man. Wherever I can take it. I'm definitely putting all my work in. As somebody said on Twitter today, I don't see you around on this much. I'm just trying to put all my content into my channel, so hopefully it works out for me, yeah. But anyway, in regards to the game today, hey, I was on All Leeds TV yesterday, and I predicted a 4-0. Didn't quite go that way. It was, you know, it was much a Leeds grinding out performance, and sometimes you need those, man. Sometimes you need to test your mettle. Sometimes you need to just get out of there and sneak the 3 points. And you know, it's not always going to be beautiful. It's not always going to be attractive. Sometimes we're going to have to come out of it, you know, just grinding the result out. And it got really chippy towards the end, which I kind of like. I like to see that. I like to see my players just, you know, fighting back a little. The first half, I thought we controlled it. I didn't think Newcastle had much going on. There was times when we had the ball near our own box, and Newcastle were just, you know, happy for us to play it. They weren't chasing us down. They weren't pressing. They weren't doing anything. And when we took the lead, beautiful goal. Rodrigo had a great game today, set the goal up for the star man that graces the back of his shirt, Raphinha. And there's this thing about Raphinha, man, where people are loving him and also at the same time saying that we need to build up slowly. But listen, if we don't get the right personnel in as soon as possible to get European football, we're not keeping a player like Raphinha, and it's unrealistic to think that he's going to stay here without European football in, you know, very, very soon. Whether it's next season, not for next season, I think maybe he'd give us another year. But if we're not challenging for a European place, we can't keep a player like that. As he keeps on performing well for Leeds, other clubs just naturally will look at him and go, wow, he's really good. Name your price. You know, and we have to be realistic with that. He was just amazing today. Another star performance from the star man. And he took the goal so well. As soon as he hit it, I knew it was in. It's just becoming one of those now where when he shoots from a certain angle, I know it's there. And he was really good today. Really, really good. Newcastle, the second half is where Newcastle came back into it, and shout out to a comedian called Rob Mulholland, who said, paraphrasing, he tweeted out that Bielsa's such a genius, he makes Newcastle entertaining. You know, it made me laugh because you don't see Newcastle really play like this. But as I've said on All Leeds TV yesterday, and I've said it here before, we'll always give teams a bit of space. So you're always going to have a bit of room to roam and you know, put something together at times. That's just the way we play. So, you know, we're here today making Almiron look like Messi, and no matter how much my guy Roberto Rojas keeps on tweeting about this guy, he's not good, man. But he got his goal today. He took it well. Newcastle equalised. Fair enough. You know, they deserved it at that time, and they were pushing. You know, they were pushing hard for a winner. Couple things in our team, and I'm so bored of talking about them. But you know, I even said yesterday again on All Leeds TV that this game is probably tailor-made for Alioski to play in. Listen, when he's in defence, man, it's you're hanging on, aren't you? You're like, oh God, please just play the ball simple. Play the ball simple. Just don't do anything stupid. And he did the same things today that he did against Brighton. He's trying to play it back when he's not looking. He's tripping over himself. He trips over himself and handballed it in a dangerous area. Listen, as you can have a class clown as long as you want, but it doesn't mean you should be playing football for you in the Premier League, man. And it was just another one of those performances for me where it just tells me that he's one of those that just needs to be phased out of the first team. You cannot have a liability. That's the word. Whenever I see him at left back now, that's the word I think of, liability. And we can't have that. That's against Newcastle. We're not even talking about one of the best oppositions here. We're talking about Newcastle United. Cooper again, some air-headed mistakes, you know what I mean? But you know what? At least you showed up a bit, because I've been saying about Llorente coming in. I don't know what this guy's made of. I just don't know. How is he not staying fit? I don't know what it is. And for me, I've always said a key attribute for me is reliability. At the moment, Llorente isn't reliable. He's come in for a start today against a Newcastle team, and he's gone off injured as soon as he's kicked the ball. I don't think that's good enough. And we're talking about a centre back, and we're an area where we're having a lot of problems, where he could help if he's fully fit. We don't know what he's like because he's not fully fit. So that's an issue that we probably may need to revisit in the summer. Is it the English weather? I don't know. But he's not staying fit, and it's a big problem. So we've drafted back in Struijk as a centre back again. He did fine. He did well. But it's a bit worrying about Llorente. I can't lie. It's a bit like when we had Kemar Roof. Loved the guy. He was scoring goals. He played well. But he'd come off the pitch and you wouldn't ever think anything's wrong with him. And then you get a notification saying Kemar Roof's out for 6 weeks. You just can't have that. It's just not good it's not good for the team. It's not good for fans to not be able to rely on a player staying healthy. But apart from that, I think Bamford had a bit of a poor game today. I think he got a bit frustrated with both Raphinha and Rodrigo for not squaring him the ball. And I think it kind of played on him a little, like, why you're not squaring the ball. And I think he just got a bit annoyed. I think he was at fault as well for that first goal, him and Ayling. I think it was them two, if I remember right, that just were overplaying it too much around the edge of our own box. So it wasn't his day at the office. It wasn't my day in FPL either, because I captained the guy. I thought the guy was going to score 2 goals. Messed up my whole captaincy. Should have put it on Souček, but hey, we'll talk about FPL in a live stream or something, yeah? Oh, captain. He didn't even make 60 minutes. I didn't even get those points. Oh, Lord. Anyway, where was I? Right. Yes, Newcastle. They in all fairness to them, they really had a go. You cannot fault them today. I know I'm one of the harshest critics of this Newcastle team, because they don't offer anything. Really don't. But when you're playing Leeds, we give you that opportunity to do something. And they really did look like they were going to do something today. Especially when St. Maximin came on. But again, for me, he's a great runner, great dribbler with the ball, but he's got 0 end product. So for me, when he was getting the ball, I wasn't concerned, and I can say that with my chest out. I wasn't concerned about him shooting, passing, nothing like that. Shelvey for me is one of their players that I think has got great technical ability, and he was one that I highlighted yesterday. I thought he was all right today. But it was one where we had to really grind it out. Meslier come back in. Thank God, seeing Meslier again, and he bailed us out. Our young goalkeeper that some people wanted to turf out bailed us out a few times tonight. So it was one of those performances, man, and everyone had to dig in there. Calvin Phillips being back was huge. He just gives our team a lift when we're on the ball. You can just tell how much more settled we are with Calvin Phillips and the team. And I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. I think Ayling had a pretty. I think he got really, really twisted up today. In all fairness, I like Ayling a lot, but today wasn't his day. I think he was at fault for that goal, and St. Maximin was putting him on the ground a few times. I cannot lie. So Ayling will want to put this one behind him straight away. It was a rough ride for Luke. It was rough. Tyler Roberts came on, almost scored, but again, this shows our depth deficiencies. And I said yesterday on the All Leeds TV show that I think that we should do a loan for a centre midfielder. I know we rested Click today until he brought him on, but we're just a bit light. When we're taking off Bamford and bringing on Tyler Roberts, that's just not a change that will really ruffle many feathers in the Premier League. It's just not, and I don't think we're going to do any business this month, and I think we're going to be more than all right. So the club are probably looking at it to say, why bother? But we'll definitely need to address this in the summer. We have to. Quick note, I mean, I don't think there's anything else from the game. You know what? I don't really talk about referees, but the referee today for me was not good today. Anytime Newcastle seemed to fall over, he had that whistle to his mouth. And it was even a point where St. Maximin tripped over the ball, because that's what he does. He's just dribbling and with no direction. But he tripped over the ball and the ref gave a free kick. And he's like, I mean, the referee was just appalling. And it's good to say that in victory, because it would sound bitter if you've been defeated. But nah, for me, the referee wasn't it today. Nah, where's Robert Jones? I like that guy. Bring him in for our games. All of them. I love Rob Jones. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. We've done the double over Newcastle. TV soap, home and away. We've done it, and that is it. I think that's all she wrote on that. Just a quick note on the 49ers investment. It's only a good thing for the club. It's going to be more money into the club to improve the ground and everything else like that, which then frees up money for transfers. It's always good when you get investment in, and we cannot complain about it. It's from a source that we all already know of, the 49ers partnership with Leeds United. It's all good, man. Everything is going in the right direction for this club, and it feels so good to say that after so many years of turmoil. And credit to Andrea Razziani and everyone that's working on these things, because things are just getting better at the club. We take the 3 points today and we move on to Leicester, and I cannot lie, that might be a sticky one still. I don't know about Leicester. Leicester are a good team, man. So we gotta play to our maximum, avoid the silly mistakes, concentrate for 90 minutes to get anything out of a game against Leicester City, because Vardy or no Vardy, Leicester City are a very, very good team from their goalkeeper up. They're a really well-run club, and they're a really well-oiled machine. So, I think I'm not so confident about that one. You're not going to get the KG seal of approval here on that one. We'll just see how that one goes. Yeah, but we'll enjoy the 3 points tonight. We feast off those, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.